So I finally checked out Big Sean album again. Let me just get this out the way. I picked Wolves, Guard Your Heart, um, Don Life, and I know it's one more that I picked in that motherfucking playlist. What the fuck is that? Full Circle as well in a playlist. Not bad at all. And listening to the shit for the second time, I won't say I was amazed, but I definitely wouldn't have started the album off with Why Would I Stop. He should have started with Lucky Me, but I fuck with Lucky Me. Deep Reverence, I definitely fuck with that. R.P. Nip, Wolf, like I said. Body Language is a skip. Heart in My Demons is okay. Everything That's Missing is cool. Zen the Fuck Out, pass. Guard Your Heart, fuck with that. Wale verse killed it, respect it, pass. The track with Travis Scott, I fuck with that. Full Circle, I fuck with that, like I said. Time In, skip. Feed, it wasn't bad. The Baddest, skip. Down Life, I fuck with it. Friday Night Cypher, Royce M, and I do believe Big Sean verse. I forget the chick name in that motherfucker, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Cash Doll, I fuck with her shit, and that's pretty much it. And the last track, Still I Rise, was pretty dope. But overall, I mean, this album was no different. Well, okay, he did speak on a couple of things as far as his mental health, his heart conditioning, his ex-girlfriends. We know who they are. We ain't got to say their names. The record industry, haters, money, life, basically throughout the project. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a positive thing he was on. Like the vibe, it was very positive. Like the Zen the Fuck Out record. I really don't like it, but I get it. You know what I mean? So that's what I really got from this album. But his flow on some songs seemed way off. I did enjoy the track. I think it's the second track, I want to say, with a beat switch up. I thought that was pretty clever. Hit Boy's production on this shit, it was cool. It wasn't better than the Nas production. What else I thought was okay? I was expecting some different features. I was like, oh shit, wait, it ain't no Drake feature on here. It wasn't a Meek Mill feature, but it did have a Meek Mill ad-lib. Or, whatever that song was. That he had the little Meek clip on, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, it's cool. The first one was way better though. Detroit, that's why I didn't understand. I'm like, why this nigga making Detroit to an album and the first one was a mixtape? But we live in that world now where mixtapes really don't exist, if you want to call it that. It's good that he actually did the numbers that he did. I'm not really mad at that. I feel like that's what's up. But I'm starting to see a lot of people saying this is his best album out of his entire catalog. And I'm like, well, damn, what about Dark Sky Paradise? You know what I'm saying? I do believe that was the name of that album. Yeah, Dark Sky Paradise. People was fucking with that, a lot. I don't really think people was fucking with Hall of Fame, Finally Famous, I Decided, Double or Nothing. But these are just what people are saying. Me personally, I fucked with his first album. I remember when I reviewed the second album, people was like, how do you like this shit? This shit is trash. Da 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 da. It's a horrible album. I mean, it was cool. It wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? But Big Sean is Big Sean. A couple flows on this shit reminded me of Drake on one, Blueface on one, and I was just like, damn, he don't even like rap like that. Like, why he using that flow? But it was basically a positive album, so I really ain't got no really negative shit to say about it. It is too fucking long, like, so many fucking tracks, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, damn, nigga, 21 songs. Well, it's not really 21 if you take away the little excerpts from The Story by Stevie Wonder, Erykah Badu, Dave Chappelle. I like Dave Chappelle's story though. I thought that was pretty dope. But yeah, it really wasn't nothing too crazy on the album, you know what I mean? And that's what I was looking for. He did talk about how he reached out to Kendrick, and I thought that was pretty dope. And I hear that they kind of cool now, or not cool, but Kendrick reached out to him or whatever the case may be. So that's what's up. The Post Malone feature definitely surprised me, but it sounded like a Post Malone record that, he got on or whatever the case may be. For the songs that I really didn't get into, like the Ty Dolla Sign or the Zen the Fuck Out record or the joint with him and Gina Iko, just wasn't really feeling it, you know what I mean? And inside here, he definitely would have had a doper project if he limited the songs. You know, he should have had at least 10 songs. And you could do the bonus joints and add 2 more and make it 12. But it was too long. It didn't even make sense, you know, to listen to an album this fucking long. You know, and if you want to do a sequel, why do you wait so goddamn long to do a sequel? But the songs that I fuck with, I put them in my playlist, so I'll definitely be going back to them. But I mean, it's been a minute since Big Sean dropped the album. Like, what, 3 years? I think his last one dropped in 2017. So, I mean, I guess it's cool. You know, if this is what he wanted to put out to the world or whatever the case may be, it would have been dope to see, you know, a Wale feature, J. Cole feature. Like, some of the people that was in his, you know, I guess you want to call it freshman class, you know what I mean? But I'm guessing that because of certain things in the industry and people flaking on him, people not really believing in him no more, backstabbing him and shit, he kind of had an awakening. That's what I'm getting throughout the album, that he had some kind of spiritual awakening. And he's basically just doing what he's doing now. He ain't really worried about other people, you know, either fucking with him or not. You know, he handling his business, he taking care of his family, and if you basically wasn't a day one, you never did nothing for him, he ain't fucking with you. That's, you know, what I got from the joint, you know, because he spoke about family and money a lot throughout the project, where he take care of people, but he ain't really taking care of motherfuckers that ain't really did nothing for him, and then that's commendable, you know, you can respect that at the end of the day. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would say I was a big fan of Big Sean in the beginning, but through the years, it just, something happened. I don't know really what had happened. J. Cole went over here, Kendrick went over there, Drake did over there, and it's like Big Sean was just somewhere, you know, stuck in a limbo. Like, damn, bro, like, you know, you was up there with these niggas, you know what I mean? And the whole top 5 thing, if you want to mention it, I don't really think he gives a fuck anymore about him being in the top 5. I mean, some people probably would say he in the top 5 or the top 10. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but that's just me. But, I mean, he got some good songs on here. I think it's a variety of stuff for everybody. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I mean, the standout feature to me was Lil Wayne. I was like, oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that because I didn't really pay attention to the first time I heard it, and I was just like, whatever. But then I really listened to it. Wayne was just going crazy on that shit. You know, the Cypher record is a standout. But my favorite really got to be Full Circle and Guard Your Heart. Those 2 songs right there are just, to me, incredible. You know what I mean? But I definitely feel like he needs to do a video for Guard Your Heart. I think that'd be dope. What am I saying? Said Wale. Wale is on the album. My bad. I know y'all look, nigga, didn't you just say Wale? Dumbass nigga. My fault. My mind's somewhere else right now. But yeah, I definitely want to see a video for that because Wale verse was just, it was crazy. I wasn't even expecting him to rap using that type of content. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to rap on something different where it's more about him, but he, you know, shared his verse with everybody that we lost. So I thought that was pretty dope and spoke out on the injustices going on in the world. So I thought that was pretty fire. But I mean, overall, I don't really want to rate the album. You know, it was cool. Out of 21 tracks, you know, I may walk away with like 6 of them. You know what I mean? That's just me. But I think it's cool. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it down there in the comment section. And yeah, shout out to y'all. 1